Hello and welcome to part 4 of my winter challenge, and yep, you guessed it, I'm back at Kingston Pools on Meadow Pool again for the third week in a row. This time though I'm on a different swim, a bit further down the bank than I was last time, and I'll show you the reasons why in a minute. We've seen a carp top after about an hour of wandering the banks before setting up. You're not going to catch them unless they're in front of you, so I think I've got my right hand rod on top of feeding carp, and I'll show you the swim and why I think the carp are there. Here's the swim. The tree that you can see on the horizon, that's in line with where my right rod is. About 3/4 of the way across the lake to the far margin. This is where a carp topped. The only sign I've seen of any carp or any fish, for that matter. So that's where I put the right hand rod. My left hand rod is over towards the island on a spot from last week where I had a couple of runs. I'm hoping they're there again today. Two reasons why I chose this swim over last week's, even though I could reach where the fish showed from last week's spot. First, I could fish out the back of the car, and it's a little muddier further down the bank, and there's gravel. This is also good to keeping my feet nice and warm and out of the mud, which is further along in last week's swim. It's heavily rained over the last week, and it's just a pure mud fest. Now this swim, a little further down from where we're fishing, looks like it's had an angler in it in the last couple of days. Trodden grass and behind tyre marks of a car. I think the carp that I've seen top could possibly be where they've put a bit of bait in. I've topped it up with about 10, maybe 12 boilies of 14 and 18mm Nature Baits Bloodworm X. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed, see what the rest of the day can bring. What I'm going to spend the rest of the morning doing is scanning the water, getting ready to move if I have to. Carp are in here, let's just hope I can get a few to show the cameras today. 3 hours into the session and you can see I've changed my headgear because it's that much of a cold day. Gone for the woolly baseball cap. I've moved my left hand rod to a couple of bubbles that came up. There's been no sign of carp apart from that first fish that I saw rise this morning. A little roach still jumping about close to where the right hand rod is, so I'm keeping the faith that a carp might be around there too. Brought in one of my carp rods, reason being I don't think the carp are going to have it today. It went to like -4 over Saturday and Sunday night, and I think the cold snap, first one of the winter, has killed it. I've got my drop shot rod with me. There's roach topping everywhere. One just topped again there, down in this bottom corner. I'm going to take a couple of steps away from the swim and chuck the drop shot around, and hopefully I might get a perch to show for the cameras. Fairly simple setup we've got. This little minnow down to a 7-gram lead. Let's see if any of the perch are playing ball. £2 on the nose. It was worth bringing my carp rod in to have that little guy. And look at the size mouth on it. You wouldn't want to be no little roach in the water with this guy in there. Let's get him back in. Very happy with the way the day went. You can't really moan at a £2 perch, even though I was carp fishing. Winter challenge still not completed after part 4. Look out for part 5.